Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about going out and dealing with grocery shopping and going to the drugstore or that during this time when you're visually impaired and you use a mobility device other than just a CNIB red and white cane. Such as myself, I use a power wheelchair, and I use a cane. So, there's a sign on the back of my chair that says this rider is visually impaired. Now, I've still had people, even if I'm using my red and white cane, bump into me, not pay attention, not give me a lot of space, take hold of me, and say they're going to help me, even when I don't want help. It's just like normal. If you see someone that is differently abled, I don't call it disabled, I call it differently abled, be it hearing impaired, be it visually impaired, mobility impaired, what have you, don't just take hold of them. Ask, can I help you? Like, for me, it's like looking through a tunnel. I can't see my hand unless I turn. And I've had people that are pretty much right beside me, and I'll turn in my power chair, and they'll yell at me because I almost hit them. Or I'll turn and they're like right there, and I'm like, can you back up? I'm trying to turn so that I can go to the next section that I need. And they get mad at me. When you're doing the distancing, people that have the shopping carts, it's easier because you have the shopping cart in front of you. With a scooter or a power chair, you don't have that extra space, and then people tend to crowd right in by you. And so, if you're going to shop or that right now, if you can, I'd suggest ordering it in, having it delivered, or having a friend or family member go and get it for you if possible. Or go during the time that the store is for the elderly and the handicapped. Because during that time, and because they're only letting in so many, you can also ask an employee to help you. And they're more than willing to help. I have an ID Mate, Galaxy ID Mate, and I tend to use that. It reads the labels for me, and I can put my shopping list on it. And I do different things, and, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people are good. And if you say, you need to back up to this other spot where the blue dot is, they'll do it. And a lot of people are really raring to help, but offer help. Don't force the help. And if you need help, do ask. You don't need to sit there and struggle to get a bag of milk out of the cooler, for instance, when there's people around and employees even around. And you can say, excuse me, could you grab me a bag of the 2% milk, or the skim milk, or the homogenized milk? Or can you grab me one of the Breyers chocolate chip mint ice cream, or chocolate chip cookie dough? Ask if you need the help. Like, if you go in and you know you want a specific kind of drinking box, and you can't find it, ask. They're there to help you. And if you're polite, they're going to be more than willing to help. So, use your voice if you have one. If you don't, write it down. And when you go in, you can hand the paper and even have a shopping list, and they'll direct you to where you need to go. There's different ways to get help with your shopping or what you're doing. If you want more tips and that for dealing with being mobility impaired, visually impaired, and the combination of visually and mobility impaired, or either or, then comment down below, let me know. Like this video, share it if you haven't, and you would like to see videos about living on ODSP, Ontario Disability Support Program, as well as videos of being diabetic and other videos of disabilities, then subscribe and click the bell so that you can get notified when I post my videos. Peace, much love. Please enjoy, stay safe, and stay healthy. Bye-bye.